Hello and welcome. I'm out down by the coast. I was going to head to a woodland and do a woodland camp. Look at that. Anyway, everything was tinder dry, and lo and behold, on my drive here, on my local radio station, they said there'd been a fire in the woods, probably, maybe even somewhere where I would go. So I've come down to the coast to hopefully have a wild camp, definitely have an explore. I'm in Bawdsey. It's lovely. There's a lot of military history here. See defences all the way along here, different structure, Martello Towers, etc. And then this thing on the other side, it says prisoner of war. So I don't know if it's an old jailhouse thing. That I'm sure we'll be fine. And I'm going to head down there past that Martello Tower. They're almost like mini castle towers, and they were built with the primary goal of protecting quite a lot of this coastline during the Napoleonic Wars. And I'm not sure if they were ever used. They had big old cannons, big old guns on top. And I don't know if they were utilised during World War I and World War II at all. Probably, because why wouldn't you? I imagine there was some sort of gun emplacement on here, because down there you've got a couple of rivers, the River Deben and you've got the River Orwell, and a little bit further I think the River Stour. So there's quite a few rivers that meet the sea up here. I started talking to some people, and the bloke reckons that thing that I thought was a prisoner of war place was actually like for the radio transmitter, which there's more of that down there at Bawdsey. I think that's a very important place with the discovery of like radar. I don't know the exact history, there's probably a few stories to tell there. There you go, there's some information. Yeah, it was used during World War II. And if you want to know what I don't know, yeah, Napoleon threatened to attack southern England, low-lying coastal areas were vulnerable to invasion. Yeah, I'm sure you can read it. The shingle beaches in Suffolk were ideal places to land tanks and troops. The British Army built dragon's teeth, lines of angled iron spikes and barbed wire along the shoreline. Yeah, anti-tank blocks. Interesting stuff. Got do that a bit gingerly, look. Mate. Look. Definite coastal erosion along here. Coastal defences in the sea. Bit hairy going down there, but maybe a candidate for a camp later. Wonder how long before that old beauty's in the sea. I love that one. Look at that. Mate, if I can get camped near there, I've got some firewood. A good place for barbecue in this whole weather. I might have to go back through the woods. Let's see. I do pick me roots, don't I? Yeah. Blackberries. Only a little one, but got everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, I stand corrected. Has got the kitchen sink. Now I'm following my nose here. But yeah, I came, that's the cliff up there just past them trees. I came all the way down there, and it was inaccessible, although I did access it, but it was science, to be fair, and I just thought, nah, I'll be able to get through. And I couldn't. So I'm heading back, and I think if I go in a loop, I think there's a lane over there, and that'll take me down to Bawdsey Quay, down that way somewhere. I'm not sure how far it is, hopefully not too far. It's hot, mate. Luckily there's like pockets of shade, but there are stretches where there is none, but it's alright. Chill out in the shade here for 5 minutes, have a drink of water. Here we are, here's the River Devon. There's the quay. I don't know if I'll be able to grab a pint up there, hopefully. Here's the River Devon. Over there's Felixstowe Ferry. You get a ferry to have a Martello Tower, I don't know if you can see. Bawdsey Manor, look at that. Oh, this is private property, I shouldn't even be on this bit. I'm going in the cafe there. Scone with jam and cream. Berry tea with some honey in it. They didn't have fry-ups. I've got a prawn sandwich in the car, what I got on the way here, which I'll probably have. Top up my fluids, charge my phone, and then I think I'll be walking along the beach to camp. So yeah, that is my plan at the moment. Obviously that can change. It's, what's the word, no, not half, fluid. It's a fluid plan. Excited, mate. Excited. Tide, by the looks of it, when it's in, comes right up here, and I don't think it's due to be in till like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's now just gone 6. I've made some sort of weird contortion. Might just prop one corner up with this. I think that'll make it better. I'm a bit of a mess, not organised. Late getting set up again. British Army bivvy bag. I've got the British Army lightweight bag that I'm going to put in there. Shemag and some clothing for me pillow. Although I've got the Tricology one down there. Can't quite seem to get any shelter. I think I'm going to bring a hoop bivvy or something next time I come to the beach, because I had a bit of trouble last time, I should have known. It'll do, but this bit, look, it's a rectangular thing. It's alright when you're in the woods, it just seems to work out. I can do it in the woods, but I ain't messing about with it anymore. I've been faffing about with the thing for ages. Mate, I really do to start thinking these old, what I do, I'm winging it a bit as an understatement. I'm winging it massively. I've got the snacks. I didn't eat that much today. Now I keep thinking I forgot my cup. If I have, I'll drink it out of that. Oh, look at that hole. You see that? Look at that. And look where the path, where it goes, comes. Right past. Oh, what? Right past where I am. What do you reckon lives in there? Fox. Badger? I wouldn't have thought it'd be badgers, would it? Rabbits, maybe? I hope it's rabbits. Dying for a cup of tea. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd advise bringing a tarp or a bash or all that to the beach to set up. You've got a few challenges when you do. obviously no trees, which is not the main challenge, because you can use sticks or something, trekking poles or something, but that is still part of the challenge though, because then you've got sand or shingle to get your pegs in. So you need big old pegs, and sometimes you need to get a bit of tension in areas to get it set up right. And sometimes on the beach and the coast the wind is more of an issue as well than in the woods or inland, and it can be a nightmare sometimes. I've used a poncho on the beach a couple of times, used a poncho in the dunes. I managed to get there in the end, but it can be a bit of a stress setting it up. You can do it's possible, obviously. I've done it every time I've been to the beach and that. I've done it a few times when I haven't filmed and that, but it's always a bit of a hoo-ha. Yeah, shall we say. Sometimes it's easier than others. This one was a bit of a nightmare and I'm still not happy with it, but that's my own fault because I've probably picked the wrong setup. I was going with an A-frame at first, and then I went to a weird thing that I showed you, I think, and none of them I weren't happy with. I'm not overly happy with this one, but I'm more happy. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's all clay sort of stuff. It would have been nice to have a swim. See, that's another reason I'm a bit frustrated. I could still, there's people up there. Hey ho. I could still, but then I've got the issue. It might struggle to warm up because the temperature's not cold. It's not cold. It's just nice and cool after the day. So I don't want to be struggling to get warm for the night. Northern Monk India Pale Ale, New World 6.2. Fresh from the north. Look, he's having an adventure, isn't he? He looks like he is, doesn't he? He looks like a ninja monk. I got a little bit of wood there. Some thickish bits. I hadn't had to prep none, just snapped a few. Some Finnish bits, I'm going to put them in there. Finnish, they're not from Finland. Thin-ish, not Finnish. I think if I could, banging on about tarps on the beach. You can do them, I think it's just me, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know anyone else who's tarp camped on the beach. You can do it, but is it easier just to pitch a tent or a hooped bivvy or a swag? I'm thinking of getting a swagman roll. The cheapest one. The cheapest one. I've been saving like anything for a few things, but I've dipped into it lately. Been living like a monk. I don't do nothing else apart from family stuff, which can cost as well, but it's like my thing. This is my thing, what I do. Don't do nothing else for myself. But I don't need to buy too much more gear. You can get it can be an addiction. I've got enough gear, I think. There might be one or two things I want, I think, and that's it. That's me done for gear. I've got stuff that I might even used. Well, I've used on like family camps, but stuff sat in the cupboard that I want to use. And well, I've got a couple of tents. I have tent camped, but I haven't done a video of me tent camping, I don't think. In the Lavu, got a Lavu, which I was tempted to bring. How do they go on the beach? Do they go alright, or does the pressure pull the pegs out? I don't know. I was half tempted to bring me German Army fleck time tent, and then the Lavu did cross my mind, and I thought, no, I want to go lightweight, and I thought, no, I just want to be comfortable. And then, well, I am comfortable. It was a bit, I don't like that bit that's flapping down there, but it's no major deal. The thing that, seems sturdy. I've got it the right way this time. Last time I had the wind gusting in there like nobody's business, but it was alright when I was low down. The wind was changeable. It often is at the coast, isn't it? But it's coming that way, and it's just, you can notice there's no breeze in here. There's hardly any breeze anyway, to be fair. But what breeze there is ain't coming in here. So if it picks up a little bit, that'll probably change direction and come from that way, won't it? But I'll be alright. I'll be in my bivvy anyway, so if it lifts the Basha up, I'll be alright. This isn't how I envisaged having it set up though. Mate, can't even see. You can barely see the shelter from here. Might do when I've got some lights billowing underneath it. Fire. And head up a little bit further. Then we get back and I want to try and make my fire. So I've got a little bit of light. So I don't know what's in my little fire bag. I know I've got some fat wood. I don't really want to be faffing about. Yeah, I ain't going down there any further. I am tempted to go up to the corner and have a look round the next bend. It's always the way, isn't it? I always want to have a look a little bit further. Look, they're nasty, look at them. Bloody spikes sticking up. Steer clear of them. I always pull funny faces when I do this. Start gurning. I noticed that. Can't help it, I'm gurning again. There we go. Isn't as easy as normal. Oh, I can smell it. Even thinner bits really. Finished. Come on. I think we're going. Let's get this established and then I'm going to get my food on. Nothing amazing. Go, a couple of slightly bigger bits. It's going nice. Chuck it on. And there we go. The fire is lit. Time for an ale. That's just lovely. Plenty in there. This might take a while, so I'm just going to nestle it next to the fire. See if I can get the lid on. Oh, delicious. That food's going to probably take a while. I've just got it there nestled next to it, but I ain't in no hurry now. I sorted my floppy bit out of my tarp, look. All I've done is it's taken a little bit more space in here, but give me a bit more height. But see, that stick wasn't long enough. I don't know if you can see there. There's a shemag around that one. I still haven't done me food. I'm just letting it cremate. Cooking, light and warmth and relaxation. Fire. Gone right down to feathery ash. Completely everywhere. Yeah. Good.
Not naughty ash. If you remember Ken Dodd.
Feathery ash. Nice cup of coffee to be stirred and drunk. That's gorgeous. Look at that shimmering off the sea. Good morning. Beautiful morning it is. Beautiful morning. I slept alright last night. Definitely warm and comfortable enough. Like something scrabbling about back here. But I don't know. Maybe the whatever it was scuffling about there is the thing out of that hole. I left no choice. That's where I was lying. That's where the fire was. I like to coast along with them. Anyway, thank you for watching, and catch you soon. Bye bye.